So I just got out of the Trudeau prison. I was there, today is day 15. Yeah. First of all, let me say the people were very nice. The nurse, the people from the Canadian Red Cross, they were very nice. They did their best to get me what I needed or wanted, with days in between, but they did their best. I am driving with my roof open because I haven't been outside in 15 days today. No fresh air, because I was positive coming into the country. They wouldn't let us out, us meaning me. I don't know about the other people. This is my experience. They wouldn't let me out because I was positive. I did not have symptoms for the last 8 or 9 days because I was symptomatic several days before I even got tested. When you get there, they basically make you, sign a gag order with a verbal gag order. Like, I can't even remember what it was. He just read it to me, didn't even give me the piece of paper, which I should have asked for. I was just so blown away that I had to do this, and I was so miffed at all of this because I had a place to quarantine. I had a whole house empty that I could have quarantined at for 14 days. I had people here who would have brought me food. And it didn't matter. Now I'm finding out I could have said no, and then they would have given me a ticket, and then, getting on the freeway here, sorry. And then I could have just pled not guilty because I didn't make myself get sick. Come on, people. This isn't something I did on purpose. This is something that happens. I mean, I'm literally being tortured, basically. Okay, granted, it was a hotel. It was a nice hotel. They fed me, but it was restaurant food. I mean, the last few days I've had a stomach ache, upset stomach, haven't been able to sleep. My claustrophobia was kicking in. My mental stability was, I couldn't sleep. I just laid there going, why am I still here? I haven't had symptoms in 8 or 9 days. This does not make sense. Not to mention, I got my COVID test on the 24th or 5th of February. And they still kept me for 14 days, even though I was positive. Most of the time when you're positive, you only have to quarantine for 10 days. How does this make any sense? How does this make any sense? And I stayed in there 14 full days and got out on the 15th day. What? This isn't about people's health. If it was about people's health, they would have allowed me to go outside and breathe some freaking fresh air, and see the sunshine. They didn't care about my physical health. The nurse asked, how are you doing? I had a migraine almost every day in there too. I did ask for some Aleve, which doesn't help with my migraine, so it was kind of useless. And I could have purchased some Excedrin from their pharmacy, but when I purchased, I got some vitamin C because I was out. It took 8 days to get there because they put my name down wrong. It's absolutely ridiculous. I know that these people are trying their best, and I know that this is their job, and they were very kind, and I'm not bashing the people that work there. That's their job, the end, whatever. But this isn't okay. It's absolutely ludicrous that this is happening, and that they're literally using intimidation to make people feel like they have to go to these places, be away from their families, be away from their friends. It was like solitary confinement. Granted, I had my phone, but they knocked on the door and ran away when they left food. The nurse was there for maybe 3 minutes. Not even 3 minutes. It was probably 30 seconds. And there was a security guard that when I got there was over by the elevators, and they moved him or her or whoever. The day I got there, it was a man. Moved him right to literally the like table that they had was right beside my door. I mean, like, this is insanity. Like, being in prison because I got sick. How did I get sick? I don't know. Maybe it was at work. I am a nurse. Maybe it was at the gas station. Maybe it was at Target. Maybe it was at Walmart. Maybe it was at the Marshalls. I have no idea where I got sick from, but I was still put in Trudeau prison because I was sick. Even though I had a whole house that I could have gone home to and quarantined with people who were willing to help me, bring me food or whatever I needed. And then I was symptom free for 8 to 9 days. I can't remember exactly, because when you're in there, I talked to my mom one day and I was like, I don't even know what day it is. Like, that's how it's just like, what am I doing in here still? This is insanity. Insanity. Like, there's no other word for it. It's absolutely retarded. Like, this is not about people's health, because if it was, they would have let me out when I was symptom free. No, this is about power. It's about control, and it's disgusting. Like, I literally feel, was like watching some Netflix on, World War II and Hitler and his manipulation tactics, and I was like, I am living this right now. Okay, I'm not trying to compare my life to that. I'm just saying it starts real slow, and this is how it goes. Like, this is what we're doing. We're working our way towards that. Trudeau loves China. Trudeau loves that dictatorship. Oh, yes. It'll get the economy strong. How? By shutting down our pipelines? Like, come on, dude. Okay, now I'm just ranting on lots of other things. Trudeau prison is not okay. Not okay. I'm a very mentally healthy person for the most part. And I can't even imagine if I had depression or anxiety. I can't even imagine what it would have been like in there. If I needed people, that was it was torture. By the last 3 days, it was torture, and I had people to talk to and phone, and I do pretty good on my own, but I can't even imagine, and I just have so much empathy for those people who had to deal with that, who can't, who aren't good on their own, who need like human contact. Like, it was by the end, it was absolute torture. I just was like monotonously trying to live. Like, it was awful. I can't say anything else. It's not okay. It's just not okay.